Hello and welcome to Blair G. Main's Creative Writing Podcast. I'm going to talk about dancing at the Salón de Baile. In an instant, all of the city of Victoria could hear the good times going on at the Sale de Baile. In the hall itself, the din of the music, for this is the real way to play a jukebox, and what it was originally born for, was so tremendous that it shattered Neal and Frank and I for a moment in the realization that we've never dared to play music as loud as we wanted, and this is how loud we wanted. It blew and shuddered directly at us. In a few minutes, half that portion of town was at the windows watching the Americanos dance with the gals. Jack Kerouac on the road. Finishing the novel last night, I finally understand why it is compared to a jazz song. Kerouac triumphantly ends his novel with a biblical-like experience as he, Neal, and Frank travel into Mexico, experiencing the world with complete marvel and awe. The jazz song that is his novel culminates towards the ultimate climax of this last voyage. Jack dramatically changes the pace and tone of his writing. It is very upbeat, filled with excitement, and completely free from restraint. All instruments are playing in perfect harmony and louder than ever before. Every moment is pure bliss, pure exhilaration, pure satisfaction with this time in their lives. The ultimate goal of all the years, the pain, the suffering, and the adventures they had traveling on the road. This was the experience that they were seeking. They've reached paradise, heaven. I chose this passage due to its reference to the city of Victoria, a curious parallel to where I now call home. Not the same Victoria, of course, that Kerouac finds himself in. My experience, however, has not been quite as exhilarating as those that Kerouac and his comrades describe in short bursts of sweaty, feverish fury racing through Mexico, passing through this Mexican Victoria. My nomadic times here were similar. I too sought to find loud music in the companionship of women. In fact, only one woman, but that is another story. The story about the hopeless romantic that I indeed am. There is a freedom in the loudness of music, whether blaring it from your speakers or the speakers of a bar, club, or music festival. A feeling of liberation, a primitive feeling that overwhelms the senses and forces you to either comply with the beat or run from it. Life could be considered a composition of instruments, each living creature adding to it, whether loudly or quietly. When we harmonize with music, it provides a feeling of communion with each other. Music must be a derivative of a deeper understanding of this composition of life. The better the musician, the better the music they compose to relay this underlying harmonious symphony. There are many different sounds and paces to music, many different ways to appreciate it, different ways to enjoy it, contemplating the instruments, vocals, or overall composition by listening or dancing to it. It fills the void of stillness and relieves the need for conversation, an escape from our minds and thoughts. See each other and connect physically or emotionally through the sounds, lyrics, beat, and rhythm of it all, forging a mutual bond and fostering a sense of belonging. This morning, I'm sitting at a local cafe, occupying a large table in the middle of the action, close to the coffee accessory station, a busy spot with people passing by constantly. Busy with people seeking the offerings available for purchase here. Various plants add to the decor of the cafe. The door opens and closes, creating a cold gust of air that is strong enough that the leaves of the plant nearest to me flutter as the breeze passes through the open concept space. The cafe is a wedge shape, like a slice of pie, but blunted instead of coming to a point. It is attached to an office building with a welcoming street-level lobby featuring decorative benches, bold architecture, and an all-glass elevator. A photographer is set up capturing images of someone with a softbox around benches close to the elevator. The outside curve of the pie-shaped cafe is all glass windows, 15 to 20 feet tall, dotted with wood and metal tables and chairs. Every seat is occupied by a variety of people, either chatting, doing business, or working on some project. The floor is old hardwood planks that show signs of age and use. The ceiling mixes hardwood planks and concrete, giving it a modern loft design. Pot, string, and hanging lights provide additional lighting to the natural light blasting through the large windows. Behind the counter, 2 chalkboards outline the drink offerings, categorized as coffee, not coffee, and seasonal. A glass display case has a small assortment of pastries, cookies, and scones, all for a premium price tag. 2 baristas busily fulfill orders. Outside, the skies are gray, with a looming threat of rain, and a chill is in the air. There is road construction, parked cars, pedestrians, and passing vehicles. A large church is a testament to a different time, mixed in with new condos and old, low-rise city buildings. The atmosphere here makes concentrating difficult, and is not a great place to seek refuge for creative purposes. I have, however, plugged in my earbuds, AirPods or whatever, and am utilizing music to block out the voices of my fellow patrons and some of the loud noises of the coffee-making machines. The louder I play the music, the more I am able to focus my attention on writing, and the more I'm able to harmonize with myself, my thoughts, and my efforts to accomplish my goals. Music can provide refuge from the surrounding world and the disorder it presents. It is my salvation from distraction and chaos, calming my mind enough to control it and focus on my personal goals. As I sip on my Americano coffee, working towards the goal of writing every day, there is no way to understand what we are all doing in this place together. A block away, people are living in tents, bound close to each other to create a feeling of security, a sense of community, living life with a common purpose, the common purpose of surviving another day. It is tough to bear witness to and provides a humble reminder that luxuries in life are not to be taken for granted. It is a circumstance that I must consider and contemplate. They are the most lost of souls, struggling to live in this place. This cafe charged me $8 for a cookie and a cup of coffee and asked for a generous tip. I've only chosen to pay this fee to get outside and live life, seeking inspiration from my surroundings to maintain a sense of belonging and a sense of connection to the outside world. The people living on the streets, however, must not feel the same sense of belonging to this world as it passes them by, showing little remorse for their lives that are reduced to begging, drug addiction, and hopelessness. The music they hear is loud, filled with boisterous activities of the outside world, a chaotic symphony of car exhausts, sirens, bells, passing conversations, and screams of horror. Their lives are lived moment to moment, fix to fix, meal to meal, day to day, night to night. How do we coexist in this place? What is the solution to help each other? Where is their salvation? Where is the biblical-like ending to their story? How do we get to paradise together? Thanks for listening today. I'm Blair G. Main.